Hi, I'm Sonny Lieberman, personal trainer for Crunch Fitness Bee Ridge Road, and I'm joined by Jamison Fullick here, also a personal trainer. Today we're going to go over the basics of a seated row and standing row. First, we're going to go over the most basic movement that you can do, a standing row. We'll go over the checklist starting from top to bottom. If you've never done this before, it's very easy to do. You can start with a band just in a standing position. From the bottom, what you'll see is his feet are placed hip-width distance apart. Working our way up, his knees are softly bent. His body is fully upright. When he pulls, he's going to pull his shoulders down and back. As he moves, he's going to continuously pump it, not stopping or at the front or the bottom or the movement. Each time he rows, he's gently pushing his chest up towards his origin and pulling his shoulders back. We're going to start at one of our exclusive lines called the hoist line we offer at Crunch Fitness, both Bee Ridge Road and University locations. Every gym has a seated row, but this one is just a little bit special in the fact that it provides gentle leverage to take some pressure off of your lower body and your butt, just allowing the back to do the work for you. Before he starts, just as in our other row, he's going to pull his shoulders down and back as he rows. As you can see, he's breathing out on the pull, breathing in as he lets go. Each time he breathes out, his chest goes up. Our next progression is a seated row on a cable. This is a neutral grip. Jamison, if you would please, hold this on your neutral grip. Again, allowing his wrists to be in a neutral grip, not turned over or turned under. So this is the grip that we're working on today. The difference between the hoist line and the seated cable row is very simply that the seated cable row is more advanced because it recruits more muscle from the lower body. You may not be able to see it from this picture, but his glutes are activated, his hamstrings are activated, all the way down to the pressure in his heels. He's going to do the same movement we've been working on the entire time. Shoulders come down, back, and his chest rises as he rows. Again, he exhales each time he rows, not holding one side of the movement, but thinking about squeezing the muscles in the back of his body. He's fighting the urge to lean back as he pulls towards him. Notice as he works, he's not holding any of the movement. He's touching and releasing, squeezing and releasing. We're on our last and most advanced progression of all day. We're going to show you another piece of equipment that Crunch Fitness holds that would really be helpful to you. It's called a max rack, and what it allows you to do is move the bar front to back and gives you more stability top to bottom. If you don't have one of these available, simply use a freestanding bar. Instead of our neutral grip, since it's advancing, we're gonna turn our palms over. He's still gonna maintain his same posture where his hips come all the way back, his head comes all the way down, and his knees track behind his toe line. He bends down, puts the pressure in his heels, and stands completely upright with the bar to start. From here, he pulls his hips all the way back and puts his head towards the ground. As you can see, this extends his hamstrings and loads the glutes. Again, you'll see the shoulders push down and back as he progresses. He's exhaling each time he comes up, being very careful not to hold the movement at the very top. Wow, we've sure done a lot, and by we, I mean him. Go ahead and turn around. What you'll notice is that now, from the beginning to the end, all of his muscles are igniting, giving him proper posture and positioning so he can face the day. Each task he does should be easier from now. That's why the seated and standing row are one of the most important exercises you can do. High five.